Some people think it's about the right and the left, but it's really about the right and the wrong. And I got 99 problems, and the government is responsible for all of them. Think about this stuff. And what if I told you the government has no idea what it's doing? And the government has failed you. You've been in there for 49 or 50 years, and it's just gone down the tube. And bad politicians are elected by good people who don't vote, so we got to get out and vote. And both sides, right and the left, are blaming one another, and well, they just let the government go wild. And imagine a country so operated so poorly that it has to import a whole nation in order to get elected. Today's illegals are tomorrow's Democrats. Think about this. Sign up. I appreciate you subscribing. And fascism is a religion, destruction and gun control and identification of enemies and a unifying cause and disdain for individual rights and control over energy. Controlling the mass media and labeling politician opponents as enemies of the state, attacking on free speech and heartless spying. And that is doomsday fear mongering, and that's where we are. And blame game is on, and who shifts the responsibility fails. And you gotta stop blaming the government. You gotta blame yourself. To be alert today and alive tomorrow. Stop blaming others when you aren't even taking responsibility for what yourself. Show up and do what you can. Blaming others is nothing more than excusing yourself. And if you find yourself excusing a toxic behavior by saying, no, that's the way they are, you are part of the problem. And it's the government, stupid. How many government citizens blame their own policies? They've got to look at it. Think about this stuff. And I like you and appreciate you subscribing. And it's all about the money going into the swamp and the deep state in Washington. And the government lies to you. But you can't blame a whore for doing what a whore does. Let's think about it. And I'm from the government, and I'm here to help has got to be the scariest word you ever hear. And the present crisis of government is not the solution. The government is the problem. And people with integrity do what they say, and they're going to do what the others have excuses. And history in general is just to inform you how bad government is. But we've got some that are trying to attack the problem and get our freedoms back. And it seems impossible until it's done. And we got to do it right now, and we got to get rid of this fraudulent voting. We got to stop blaming others when it's up to you. You got to show up and do it yourself. And you have nobody to blame but yourself. Appreciate you liking and subscribing. And appreciate you watching. And that's all, folks.